Morning again. More rain. Seems all it's doing at the moment is raining. Yeah, we've got a couple of loads of lime turning up, so hopefully we can get them dropped here without getting the trucks bogged. Yeah, fingers crossed. It's pretty right here, but yeah, I'll have to have a bit of squeeze around, look around this morning. Yeah, we might grab the backhoe and cut a few banks, I think, just to let a bit of water go internally within the farm. Yeah, just I think the new lucerne that we've sown, I reckon it'll be part of it'll be underwater, so we'll just have to cut a few banks on the rice ground just to let it go. But yeah, we've had about 50 mil since in the last 5 days, I think. So it's starting to get wet. It's just on 100 mil rain for September, and they've still got more rain. I think tomorrow, Saturday, the forecast. So it doesn't seem to want to let up at the moment. Anyway, we'll work with it. But yeah, it's starting to get a bit of a worry for harvest. With we're a month off windrowing, and you wouldn't even think about driving a machine in the paddock now. So, but the days are getting longer and warmer and all the rest of it. So we'll see how we go. We got the back trailer, one tipper unloaded, and we're gonna bring the other one in. We haven't got bogged, which is a start, but yeah, he's gonna split, and we'll tip the back trailer off the other truck and see how we go. It's come out alright actually, but the ground's pretty solid where we are, which is good. Fun and games. Barry's got a hair. Barry, what do you got there? Mate, it hasn't done anything to you. Seriously? Seriously, Baz? Bloody dogs. We managed to get both the trucks unloaded without getting anyone bogged, which is our first win for the day. Just a bit about the lime. This stuff's actually come from South Australia. The guys are carting barley over there, and local guys, and just bringing it back as a backload. So we've sort of got a pretty standard liming program now. It's a bit consistency of it, if I can get it out. It's a bit like flour, a bit coarser probably than flour. You can get stuff that is just like flour or talcum powder. The finer, they say the finer the better. Yeah, just with sort of how quick it works within the soil. So yeah, we generally put out a couple of 100 tonne of lime a year, whether we just pick a couple of paddocks out, or we do soil test all our paddocks, our cropping paddocks year on year, just so we get a bit of an idea of what's going on. But yeah, we generally put a couple of tonne out, a couple of 100 tonne out. Yeah, sometimes a bit more, and yeah, we're generally putting a couple of tonne to the hectare. Just give it a good hit, and that gives us buys us 5 or 6 years. Yeah, but we're not vari-rating our lime yet. But yeah, whether we've sort of got the scale to justify it, we just find that you come in and pick 100 hectares out and give it a strong hit, and yeah, it's generally been working pretty well. Just in the buggy, just gonna have a look around, see what water's around. We've got the critters on board. Little dog singing. She's a big dog again. We do have a bit just looking here. So this drain, it runs along the front boundary of our home farm here. It was dug in early to mid 90s, I suppose, and it was sort of come about from a group of landholders here. This area used to go underwater. It's a dam, recycle dam here, but where this canola is here, this would normally all go underwater. Through the 80s, I can remember, yeah, water being knee deep through there as a kid. So anyway, and a lot of this, we're actually standing in a valley here, which is, it's a bit hard to see. It's a big area, but yeah. So a group of landholders got together. My father was sort of one of the main drivers of it, and just to essentially drain all this country. And this drain runs into the Murray River eventually. So it just zigzags its way down there. The river's about, it's probably 8 kilometres from here roughly as the crow flies. But yeah, each farmer has got one or two outlets into this drain. Bit of a jungle here, but the problem we've got here is the door for our outlet is in. We generally don't put water into it where we haven't needed to. Yeah, when we're recycling water, we want to keep it on farm, but when you get an event like we've had, the door is under here somewhere. I stood on a Scotch thistle. So what we need to try and do is, someone's going to get wet here. Oh crap. Oh, that's deep. That's really deep. We might have to come back with a pair of shorts on. I can see just there, you probably can't see it, there's a little eddy spinning. I can see where the door is, but it's over the top of my gumboots, so I don't particularly want to get wet at this hour of the morning. Anyway, we'll have to come back. But yeah, it's the water's backed up a fair bit up there. There's a drain runs these, you've got flood bays here, and yeah, they run into this drain, and then we generally, the pumps there, we need to get that pump out. We generally lift the water back into the channel. Yeah, but we might have to come back with a pair of shorts on, I think, because it's the water's deeper than what I thought there. Anyway, okay, we've come down to where we sowed the lucerne, and we might be able to see the green tinge on that side. Going all right, but a bit of an issue here. We've got early fly rice on this side. Yeah, not sure what we can do about that, because the storage dam here might be full. Yeah. So you can see this channel's full. What actually happens is the water runs into this dam under gravity to a point, then it's pretty wet here. Get up here and have a look. So the water runs into this dam. This is the dam for the pivot, or the two pivots. It runs in here under gravity, and then yeah, if we want to top it up, we've got to pump it in. So, get in, little dog. Come on, you get left behind. Get in. Get in. Hop in. Get in. Yeah, so we might have to try and do something with that. We'll see what we can sort out. But yeah, it's a bit of water starting to lie around. We don't want too much more, touch wood. Wasn't that long ago that we were wanting it to rain, a couple of years back, but now we sort of want it to stop. Look, we shouldn't be whinging, because there's a lot of parts of New South Wales and Victoria out of this last lot that are really copped it. So we're by no means in dire straits. Yeah, I suppose you want it as perfect as you can get it. We'll just go down more. Having a yak here, we'll just go down and have a look at the lucerne. So yeah, as you can see, it's up and going. Good strike of it. Yeah, but about the only way that we've found to kill lucerne is to drown it, so it's not ideal. But we might be able to open an outlet there and sort of let a bit of this water go down to that recycled dam where we were a minute ago, and yeah, just try and get a bit of water off here if we can. We'll see how we go, but yeah. Anyway, there's money in mud, they tell us. Doggos love water. So here's this little outlet here. So this channel here is pretty flat actually. We originally put it in to bring water from the bottom of the rice bays back to here, back to the top. But in this scenario, I'm hoping I've got a bit of squirty stuff here. I'll just give it a quick spray. I'm hoping we can hasn't been open for a while. Looks promising. What it's actually doing, it's letting just opening it up. It hasn't been opened up for a while, so yeah, a bit of build up there, but I'll wind that up and it'll let some of this water go, and hopefully it'll run it out and out the bottom and down to that drain that I'm gonna have to go swimming to pull the door out of. Had a bit of a dig around with a stick, and there's a bit of mud and crap and that in it, so had a bit of a dig around the stick, and a bit of a flow coming around there. There's a bit of a head above it, maybe 2 foot of water above it. I think that's about a 10 or 12 inch pipe from memory. So anyway, I might just take the pressure off up here for a bit, and yeah, hopefully get the water off that lucerne, but we'll see how we go. We really need to get that other door open. So we've made an executive decision that we need to get this door open. So the problem we've got is there's a big burr right where I need to stand without any shoes on. Don't mind the colour on my jocks. Oh Jesus, the water's cold. Oh. Oh. Where's the door? There it is. And hopefully come up. Oh. Righto. Whew. Oh, that water's cold. Oh, bloody hell. Anyway, we can see the result over there. So that'll let all that water come down now and drain into there and into the river. We've got a dog swimming down there. That might nearly do for this one. I might nearly go and have a warm shower.